Welcome to the burrow. It's your host Lala Bunny, and today's video is about bulking on a budget. Now, I made another video with some meals and snacks that you can eat if you're trying to bulk up. And this video is gonna be about desserts and sweets. So I've got top 10. It's dessert edition, bulking on a budget. This is for a dirty bulk. So, number one, ice cream with peanut butter. When I used to run track in high school, this was my favorite snack. So, I would use vanilla ice cream, but you could use chocolate, you could use anything. And you swirl the peanut butter in with it. It gives you extra protein. It's a great snack. Now, if you want to eat pistachio or butter pecan ice cream, it has nuts in it, so that's going to give you those extra calories, extra protein. You can also mix peanut butter powder into the ice cream. It's delicious. It's like a dried peanut butter that they turn into a powder, and there's a chocolate version of it as well. You could just stir that into your ice cream, or you could take your favorite protein powder, whey, that type of thing, and stir it into the ice cream. So number one is ice cream. Number two, whipped cream. You can buy the bottle, the spray can, or you can make your own whipped cream at home and just keep it in the fridge and put it on top of, like, if you make hot cocoa or coffee, which is going to be on the list farther down, you could just add it as a topping. It's going to give you extra calories from the cream. Number three, coconut whipped cream. So it's really delicious. If you're vegan, you can do this, but even if you're not vegan, it tastes good. Number four, avocado mousse. You can make chocolate avocado mousse. It's so good. Go ahead, look up these recipes online. I'm not going to provide all the recipes because you can find them yourself, find the one you like, experiment in the kitchen. But these are just ideas for you to bulk up. Number five, egg yolk latte. I haven't tried this, but I've seen a lot of people online making these. So basically, I'm going to give you a bunch of variations on what you can do with your coffee. Now, if you're not a coffee drinker, you can do hot cocoa. You can do matcha, which is like a green tea. You can make a turmeric latte. You can make a lavender latte. There's just so many variations. So even if you're not a coffee person, you can still make these drinks and they're going to be very caloric, very high in calories. Now, here's some variations on your coffee. You can do bulletproof coffee, which actually adds grass-fed butter or ghee, and it's whipped up into the coffee and it's melted. You can add coconut oil to your coffee or something called MCT oil. If you don't know what that is, go check it out. More variations. Vietnamese coffee, which uses sweetened condensed milk. And some people add collagen to their coffee. So basically, experiment with your coffee. If you want it frozen, turn it into a shake, iced coffee, whatever you want to do. Make it fun, make it enjoyable, make it tasty, and make sure you pack on those calories. So, number six, high protein brownies. So take a regular brownie recipe that you like and you can experiment with it. So if you do add something like more egg for more protein, it's going to change the consistency of the brownie. But that might be okay. You might like it like that. So see what you like. Some people like brownies, chewy or cakey or whatever. So you do have to experiment a little bit with this. Now you can also use coconut flour, almond flour, protein powder, and you can mix different things into your brownies. And that's a good go-to quick snack. Number six, I did six. Number seven, cookie dough balls. So basically, just make cookie dough and make it into little balls and put them in the freezer. And you can actually put them on like wax paper on a baking tray, freeze them or whatever, and then put them in a container, whatever you want to do. But that way you can just grab them, eat them, and they're good on the go. It's just a quick dessert. And the same thing, you can add protein powder into your cookie dough recipe, or you can like choose a flour that's maybe whatever goes with your diet. If you're gluten free, if you want to use almond flour, coconut flour, whatever. So experiment to try to get as much protein as possible packed into these cookie dough bites. Now, number eight, eggnog. So eggnog is probably like the most dense caloric beverage you can have, and it's sometimes only available at holiday time. So if you learn how to make it at home, you can have it year round. Number nine, pudding or custard. Find a recipe you like, chocolate, vanilla, whatever. And if you're really fancy, you can do creme brulee and make it with the torch. It's like a blowtorch, and you put sugar on top of the custard, and it's awesome. It's so good. So you can also try flan or flan, And yeah, so puddings or custard, they're going to have a lot of milk and eggs in them. Egg yolks is in custard, so that's going to give you, all those nutrients and keep you swole. So number 10 is cheesecake bites. So the same thing with you can actually do this with the brownies or the cookie dough, the same thing. You make them into little balls. So instead of eating like making a whole cheesecake for yourself. Now, if you're living like alone, you're probably not going to eat a whole cheesecake. Make them into little balls, little bites, put them in the freezer and just pop a few out at a time. And you can even eat that for breakfast. Any of these dessert type dishes you can also just have for breakfast. And now the next video, I'm going to highlight some stocks in the fitness industry so that, if you're bulking, you can eat these things and work out and really put on those gains. So I hope you enjoy this video. This is my Minions t-shirt, which I thought was pretty dope. And I'll catch you on the flip side. So happy trading.